Date with the latest information. From your morning commute to your afternoon drive, we're on your side, streaming on your favorite devices. WLBT First Alert Weather Plus. WLBT's First Alert Weather Team is committed to your safety with 6 hours of continuous team coverage.
This is a relentless storm, Dave.
We're fortunate we all made it out alive.
And our network of sky cams across the state alerting you to danger, bringing you live footage of tornadoes as they touch down in Wathau County.
Look at this, Chase. Guys, look at that.
This is ground zero almost. I mean, this is really hard to stomach, like I said.
We take our commitment to being on your side seriously, and together, we're Mississippi Strong. Weekdays, stream First Alert Weather Plus.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us.
WLBT's First Alert Weather Team is keeping you up to date with the latest information. From your morning commute to your afternoon drive, we're on your side, streaming on your favorite devices. WLBT First Alert Weather Plus.
Hey guys, thanks for joining us for WLBT First Alert Weather Plus. It is Wednesday. It's a windy
Wednesday.
Windy, warm Wednesday.
Windy, wait. Windy, warm, and wacky Wednesday.
Yes, it is all of the things.
Yes.
So here's what it's looking like for you as you get ready to head out for maybe a little after lunch, maybe a little pick me up. I got my bucket of coffee. You guys know I like
tea.
You guys know I like my bucket of coffee.
Yes.
Yeah, Ashley has her tea. So go get yours. Winds currently gusting upwards of 30 miles per hour. We have been seeing gusts between 40 and 50 miles per hour. Look at the camera shaking from our First Alert sky cam at the Renaissance. 88 degrees in Jackson. Y'all, I looked a little while ago. Oh, you've got it in here.
Yeah.
Look at these feels like numbers. 94 is crazy.
Isn't that wild?
It's
we
April 2nd.
shouldn't be seeing that yet.
This
we
is
shouldn't be
ridiculous.
seeing that yet. But here we are. So, unfortunately, well, I shouldn't say unfortunately. The wind, while it may be a little bit of an inconvenience, it is actually helping us cool off just a little bit, even though it's reading, it feels like 94 outside, you know?
Yeah, when the wind calms down for a second, you can really feel that mugginess. But one thing I do want to point out here, some of you may be experiencing power outages. Maybe you're watching this on your phone, on our Facebook Live or something. We do have almost 15,000 people across the state without power. A lot of those in Yazoo County right now. And that is because of the winds. We don't have any storms going on. I know it seems like it's about to storm out there pretty much everywhere, but we're not expecting to see that here at home. Those are expected to stay, the storms that is, to the north and the west of us in a very significant fashion for the later part of today. So if you have friends or family in North Mississippi, in the Mid-South region, right where Mississippi, Tennessee, and Arkansas meet, they are going to get some pretty nasty weather today. If they are not weather checkers, maybe give them a heads up on that.
Yeah. So for us here today, just warm and windy, especially over the next 24 hours. We could see wind gusts upwards of 30 to 40 miles an hour. It's going to be even that way in the overnight hours. So it may be a little bit noisy in terms of the wind howling outside. I know where I live, I can definitely hear it when I go to bed at night. Sometimes it's like a little sound soothing machine, if you will.
And then it gets a little eerie for a second too.
It does. It's giving creepy vibes, but that's going to be the case for the rest of today and pretty much for the next couple of days. We're going to be dealing with this wind and warm and muggy weather. So
yeah, just a lot of this. Some scattered showers out there too. Some of you might have seen a couple of sprinkles so far. That's going to be the case for you tomorrow and Friday. Let's see, a group of friends going fishing. Friday through Sunday.
Maybe not. Just because. Well, it depends on when you're like what time of day you're going.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not sure where Cotter, Arkansas is. If it's in West Arkansas, that might be a little bit better than East Arkansas. It's definitely in the middle of everything today, tomorrow, and Friday. So you wouldn't have wanted to get to Arkansas on Friday. We've got questions here in case you guys are wondering from John Hooper asking about a fishing trip in Arkansas. Generally across the Southeast and especially in that Mid-South area, in parts of Arkansas, very unpleasant conditions and stormy conditions all the way through Friday. They're unfortunately going to get multiple rounds of severe storms and likely even into parts of Saturday as well. We are going to get some stormy weather ourselves on Saturday. So that's why our rain chances go up dramatically heading into Saturday, because that stalled front finally pushes into our area and is going to bring us some more significant weather.
Yes. So we do have an enhanced risk, a level 3 out of 5 in place for much of central and southwest Mississippi. And right now, though, I will say damaging wind and hail still our highest likelihood. Tornadoes, not completely zero in terms of threats, but it will maybe be possible. But it's not looking as likely in terms of the threat potential.
Yeah. So here's the thing. We've got storm energy building across central Mississippi and the region. It is the most significant today.
Yes.
Where the storms will actually be is to the north and the west of us. Most of central Mississippi, our viewing area, so to speak, going to miss out on bad storms for the work week. By Saturday, we will have some loud thunderstorms. They could have some damaging wind or some hail. When we say damaging wind, even the wind we're seeing today is potentially damaging. It can bring trees and limbs down, bring power lines down, because many of you, again, are without power already. But we're seeing winds between 40 and 50 miles per hour. Damaging wind on Saturday could be up to 70 miles per hour with large hail, maybe golf ball size. Tornadoes are possible, but the energy is much lower on Saturday. So is the storm energy as a whole than it is through the work week. So that is some good news for us, generally speaking. Oh, I moved it. I'm sorry.
That's okay. We'll back it up here.
So as far as timing is concerned, I wouldn't make too many outdoor plans on Saturday. The stormy weather will probably start just after lunchtime, and it will continue to kind of spread out going into the overnight hours. We had a question here from Patrick Galtney. Will the weather be gone by Sunday morning?
Well, here's 5 a.m. on Sunday morning.
Yeah.
I think the worst of it will be done before you wake up on Sunday. There may be still a few showers around throughout the morning on Sunday, but I think the worst of it will be gone by then. And then we continue to dry out through most of the day. Can't completely rule out showers here and there, but those don't look to be severe towards the end of the day Sunday. So, and then after that, we say relatively quiet, and we're not really expecting much in terms of rain for most of next week, but it is going to be on the cooler side. So definitely a stark contrast to what we're seeing today and for the rest of this week.
It. I'm so excited for next week.
Yes, we're looking at about almost a 20-degree temperature drop heading into Sunday, and then for the first couple of days next week. So if you're not a fan of this sticky weather, I've got good news. We've got relief on the way starting on Monday. More so on Monday into Tuesday. I know we see that drop on Sunday, but it's really just going to be a transition period as that front passes through. It's kind of one of those days where we see our highs in the morning versus the afternoon as we continue to cool off throughout the day. So,
yeah. So the storms on Saturday, are they any concern? Yes, that's going to be the most concerning day of our first alert forecast, so to speak. That's where we have the greatest potential in central Mississippi to see some strong to severe storms. The main concerns will be damaging wind or hail. It's really going to be an afternoon to the nighttime event is what it looks like for now. By tomorrow afternoon, we should get a decent hour by hour look into parts of Saturday. And that's really going to help with bringing you guys some better timing. But it does look like it clears out by Sunday pretty early in the morning. So that's what we want you to keep an eye on here at home. Again, if you have friends and family in North Mississippi, they need to keep an eye on the weather all week long, including Saturday, because they are expected to get pretty stormy weather over the next few days starting today.
Yeah. So I know this is the risk for tonight. I'm just showing this for if you have friends and family further off to the north. We do have a marginal risk here, but I think if anything, we're really not going to see much across most of central and southwest Mississippi. I'm just showing you guys this if you have friends and family that are further off to the north, especially, again, as Elise was mentioning, North Mississippi, in the Memphis area, out in Arkansas, even into West Tennessee. So, but yeah, for us here at home, not really expecting much in terms of a severe threat for today, tomorrow, and pretty much for Friday as well. So
yeah, the only chance that we have where you see some of our northern counties that are in that level 1, even parts of the level 2 risk, if the front sags just a touch further south, we could see a couple of strong storms in those areas. But again, the main concern is well to the north of our area. So Sharkey County, yes, you're considered central Mississippi. You guys do fall under that low end risk for tonight and tomorrow. But again, it's not looking very likely that we see storms in that area. It looks like they're really going to stay more, again, in that mid-south region where Mississippi, Tennessee, and Arkansas kind of meet up. That's where the most concerning weather is. I have a question here from Diane. Is Pike County in the severe threat tomorrow through Sunday? Pike County is only going to experience a severe threat Saturday evening and night. And that's when most of us are going to have potential for some strong to severe storms.
Yeah, I'm just showing you guys what we're expecting over the next couple of days here. I forgot to put it in earlier. But again, this is what the rest of today looks like. As you can tell, way further off to the north, that's the front. That's going to be bringing some significant impacts further north. But for us here at home, as you can tell, maybe earlier on in the morning Thursday, a few isolated showers start to pop up. But that's pretty much the extent of what we're looking at for the weather here. Over the next couple of days. Again, that front stalls out further off to the north, not only today, but tomorrow and for your Friday. So that's where the most concerning weather looks to be for the start to or for the end of this week, I should say. And then we're watching that system. This is Saturday at 11 o'clock. This is as far as we can go out for one of our high resolution models. But as you can see, that's that front further off to the west is what we're going to be watching over the next couple of days. So.
Yeah, so that pretty much covers it. Cooler weather, drier weather, calmer weather, all the better weather heading up our way going into next week. Thanks for joining us for this look at our first alert forecast. You can tune in with Ashley coming up at 4 and 4:30, and I'll be in for Dave again tonight, 5, 6, and 10. Ashley will be on Fox 40 at 5:30, and I'll be on there at 9 o'clock tonight. And we'll also be right back here on whatever streaming service you're watching at 6:30. So we hope you guys have a great rest of the day. Try to hold on to your hats and stay away from falling limbs.
Yes.
It's definitely, I'm joking, but it's also a little bit of a concern. So we'll have another look at your first alert forecast in just a little bit, and you guys stay safe.